This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. So for the Lakers, their last game, a loss. And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Timeout, timeout.
All the talk, Greg, leading up to the... This one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Let's give a big round of applause to your Lakers squad.
Down low. Kicks it out to Johnson. No good with the triple. And so Booker will bring it up for the Lakers. Drives to the hoop. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Bumped and still finishing. Booker with great balance.
Pass to Ivy. Now White. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
Here's Booker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Into the lane. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Ivy. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ivy's got 6.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
No good from Booker.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And that one's good. Daniels.
It's so important that Daniels keeps taking and making these shots. It will increase his confidence.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now Johnson. After the missed 3 from Bobby Portis. Ivy up top. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Booker. He's got 9. And Hart has it in the corner. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 11.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first set.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Pass to Booker. Back to Green. And here's Booker. With the drive. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And that's 13 points for Devin Booker. Outside Portis. Back to Ivy. Now Johnson. Left side Portis. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's Los Angeles. Booker looking around. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Hart. Wallace outside. Booker outside. From past the arc. They kick it out to Green. Lets the 3 fly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, this team spaces the floor so well, and Draymond Green, if he's selective, can be somebody who can operate at the 3-point line.
Back to Ivy. Pass to Daniels. Portis inside the 3-point line. Rebound the Lakers. Outside Green. Takes it out to Booker. Wallace outside. Back to Booker. And the wide open shot from Green. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Lakers lead by 3.
18. The visiting team. 15.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle.
Hands it from downtown. Booker's got the lead, back up to 3 now for the Lakers. Over in the corner, Portis. 3-pointer, Daniels. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Showing the range and competitiveness. Nice answer by Daniels.
Booker. Devin Booker driving it down the lane.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Portis. Inside. The 9-foot shot. And it's good. 2 points. Daniels has got 5 points now this quarter.
Looking confident inside at 6'7". Daniels has the height to feel comfortable down low.
Booker with a deep 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Left side, Portis. Outside, White. Pass to Ivy. On the wing, Daniels. To the wing on the left. Portis for 3. Lakers with the rebound. Outside, Green. Now, Booker. Outside, Westbrook. Back to Booker. There's the triple. Does not fall. Only his 4th miss in 14 attempts. Outside, White. Puts up a 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David Banks. He's become a heck of a player.
Oh, man, it's real fun watching Devin Booker tonight. One of the true elite scorers we have in the game.
Right wing. Pass to Daniels. Now here's White. Back to Ivy. It's stolen by Green. And stolen by Ivy. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. 1:53 left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Green with the jam.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
A tight game here in Los Angeles. Ivy with it. He's got 12. 6 to shoot. Pass to Portis. Here's White. It's White on the wing. Outside Portis. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
56 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Booker. Shoots. Rebound by Johnson. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Driving inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, the athleticism there on display from Daniels. That's fun.
The drive by Booker. And it's White with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Johnson. A second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Russell Westbrook.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And that one falls for Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson. Now Booker got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Leading by 3. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pass to Portis. Back to Ivy. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Prince. The rebound by Shaw.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
You know, it's always interesting. Free throw shooting, consistency at a high level. That's an attribute that Devin Booker shows off every season.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Ivy. Over in the corner, Portis. Back to Ivy. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson surveying the floor. Out to White. Shoots the three, and it's blocked. And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop.
Booker with quickness in transition. A guy with that kind of shot getting loose out in the break, that could be trouble.
Here's Ivy. Driving in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Booker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, you think about it. In 2015, a dozen teams passed on Devin Booker. Got to be tough for those front offices to watch him play this way.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Coming into the floor, number 11.
For Jaden Ivey, the offense, Brent, looks great. Defensively, though, there's a lot to improve on.
Well, sometimes as an individual defender, you can look worse because the team defense isn't there. And so there's been sort of this reflective quality about that. But for Jaden to take on or take the next step, certainly defensively, with all of that athletic ability, he could be elite on that end of the floor.
Sharp on the wing. Jacks up a three. That shot off. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Good on the three-point shot. Prince has got 6 here in this quarter.
But when you spot it up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Wallace misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Outside, White drains the three-pointer. White's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And the dunk by Booker.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Kicks it out to Johnson. The 3-ball. The rebound by Sharp. Lakers trail by 10. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
You know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Out to White. Pass to Ivy. Takes it inside. Johnson in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Ivy on the wing. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
And he drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
And that one falls for Ivy.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Lakers, make some noise.
And Ivy drops them both.
And with Ivy, you get this relentless energy. He plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Booker outside. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Portis. It's White on the wing. Got a piece of it.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Green, no luck. Now here's White. .52 seconds left to play here in the third. Banked in off the glass. White's got 5 points now this quarter. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. 51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A 12-point game.
And Westbrook providing some emotional spark with that jam.
Here's Ivy. 20 points for him. Here's Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Both free throws good from Booker. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Ivy. Right side, Portis. Wide open, he fired. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Hart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's White. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Leading by 8.
The away team, 55.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Lakers trail by 8. Outside Westbrook. It's rebounded by Portis. And here's Daniels. Pass to Ivy. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
White with it. Here's Ivy. Back to White. Now, here's Johnson. He's covered by Westbrook.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. And you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Outside, White. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. White down low. Left side, Portis. Shot clock at 3. Lays it up off the glass. Portis has got his first points of the night.
Getting inside and letting Portis do his work. He attacked the bucket that time.
Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Portis. Ivy on the wing. Johnson outside. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, and Portis needs to be pushed away from the rim. That's too easy.
Booker. Pass to Wallace. To the paint. Kicks it out to Booker. Hart with it. Right side, Green. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And that's where the defense has got to be questioned. You can't let Russell Westbrook, of all people, get behind you like that.
Outside Portis. And he's good on the 3-ball. Portis has got 7 points for the quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Ivy. A rebound by the Lakers. Here we go, one-on-one. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Back to White. Pass to Daniels. 5 on the clock. Outside Portis. Offline with his 3.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And that's what a guy like Westbrook will do for you, willing his team forward in these big moments.
It's tipped. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. That shot, no good. On the wing, Daniels. Over in the corner, Portis. Johnson, right side. Portis the screen. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
To the inside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Out to Wallace. Fires the 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Wallace has got 6 here in this quarter.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by White. Nice shot by Wallace.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
The coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Big-time buckets is what everyone wants to see from Ivy. He has to attack without hesitation in those situations.
And Booker, that's the guy you want in the clutch. You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Outside, White. Back to Ivy. Pass to Portis. Outside, White. On the wing, Johnson. From outside, off the mark. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Back to Ivy. Johnson the screen. Lets it go with a three. And it's White missing.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Well, he's been in these spots before, and you can see Westbrook wants it and comes through.
Pass to White. He's off from three.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those 5 seconds away.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Driving to the basket. It's stolen by Green. And so Los Angeles takes the...